Hi, it's Gary from Thirsk Garden Centre. We're at that time of year now when many people are thinking about choosing a real Christmas tree. And here at Thirsk Garden Centre we've a comprehensive range of locally grown, fresh cut Christmas trees for you to choose from. This is the Norway spruce, which has been the traditional Christmas tree in Britain for almost the last 150 years, since it was introduced by Prince Albert in the middle of the 19th century. It has that particular iconic scent, pine scent, that we so love about Christmas trees. But the new tree on the block, the new kid on the block if you like, in relative terms, is the Nordmann fir. These are the Nordmann firs. They don't have such a strong scent, but they do have a much softer foliage, much softer needles, and they do have the distinct advantage that they resist dropping their needles. We offer a range of sizes in Nordmanns of between 4 foot and 9 foot. When you get your tree home, first thing to do is to take maybe 3 to 5 centimetres or an inch of wood from the bottom of the stem. What that does is it opens up the bottom of the stem and allows the tree to take up water as it would naturally, as if it had roots. It's a little bit like if you buy cut flowers and just snip the bottom of the stem off. It's exactly the same principle. And then if you're not going to use your tree, take your tree inside straight away, the best thing to do is to sit it in a bucket of water outside, in a cool, damp place preferably, out of the sun, and that'll keep it as fresh as possible. Then when you do take it inside, try to keep it away from direct heat sources, again because the tree will lose its luster, it'll lose its needles when it dries out essentially, and the warmer the room, the more it's going to lose water and desiccate and dry out. When you come to put your tree in situ, sit it in a stand and fill the stand with water, and then keep monitoring the stand as well, because the tree will take up quite a bit of water, particularly in a warm room. It can take typically half a litre, litre and a half of water depending on the size of tree each day. And it's important to keep it topped up. It's important to use the right sized tree stand to fit your tree. Make sure that your tree fits in quite amply, and don't be tempted to try to chamfer off the trunk of a thick tree in order to fit it into a stand that's really too small. The tree takes up water from the stand, from this area here, just on the inside of the bark, and there, if you shave off, chamfer off the trunk sides, you're effectively removing that capability. So again, here at Thirsk Garden Centre we've got a good range of sizes and styles of tree stand to accommodate any of our trees. This is another option: Christmas trees, pot grown, with a good root system under them, which you can bring in for Christmas and then take out afterwards and either keep in the garden, remembering to water and feed them of course throughout the year, periodically potting them on into bigger pots, and then bringing them in for next Christmas and future Christmases too. Or alternatively, planting out into the garden for a good big garden tree. Subject to availability, any children that come with their parents to buy a real Christmas tree at Thirsk Garden Centre can receive one of these, a baby Christmas tree. A baby Norway spruce, which planted out in the garden or potted up into a pot will grow into a fine big tree with the promise of Christmases to come. Do pop down to Thirsk Garden Centre and I'm sure we'll be able to match up with your perfect tree. Good luck, hope to see you soon.